Hi everyone and welcome to another video. It's snowing outside, so we're locked indoors. So I thought I'd share with you a typical Mediterranean snack. It's called Manakish. It's simple and easy to make and it's just lovely. So without further ado, let's get started. Here are the ingredients that you will need to make the Manakish. Feel free to pause the video so that you can see what you need to buy. The key ingredient that you will need to get a hold of is the zaatar. You can find zaatar from Middle Eastern shops, or alternatively you can buy it online. The quantity of these ingredients will create 10 pieces of Manakish, which should be plenty for you to enjoy and to store for later as well. I've also laid out all the ingredients that you will need here. So we have the zaatar, 1 teaspoon of yeast, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 small cup of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of yogurt, half a cup of warm water, and 2 cups of all-purpose white flour. The first thing that we need to do is make the dough, so put the following ingredients into a bowl. Add the warm water first, then the olive oil and the yogurt. Then add the yeast, salt and sugar to the bowl and start to whisk the ingredients together until you get an even consistency. Then add the 2 cups of flour and begin to mix the ingredients with your hands, just like so. Once the dough begins to formulate, begin to gently knead the dough with your fist. Add a little olive oil to keep the dough moist and carry on mixing and kneading. Make sure you gather all the flour around the edges of the bowl and continue working the dough. Once the dough has gathered together and is nice and soft, tuck the dough inside to make a spherical shape and place the dough inside the bowl. Now time to cover up with a bit of cling film and a hand towel. Now leave the dough to proof for about 1 hour. After 1 hour is up, remove the cover and let's have a look. Yes, the dough has proofed nicely and we're ready to crack on. Now prepare a little bit of flour on the side to sprinkle on the table so we can start making the Manakish. If you have a rolling pin handy, that would be good, but don't worry if you don't have one, you can still use your hands instead. Take some dough roughly a size bigger than a table tennis ball and coat with a little flour. Now use your fingers to press down on the dough firmly into a circular shape. If it is a little bit sticky, you can add a little bit more flour to carry on. Turn over to the other side and continue. Now you can use the rolling pin to thin out the dough. Try to aim for a circular shape. Slowly and gently flatten out the dough just like so. Turn over again and flatten a little bit more using your fingers. And once the dough is flattened out and stops shrinking, you can pinch the edges to create a wedge size for your Manakish. Now time to get the zaatar ready. Add plenty of olive oil to the zaatar in a bowl to create the mixture. Stir around with a spoon to get ready to apply it to the dough. Now it's time to cook the Manakish. Lay out the frying pan and coat with a little bit of vegetable oil or sunflower oil. Preheat the frying pan on a medium to high heat, and once the frying pan is hot, place the dough onto the pan. Make sure that the dough is nice and flat onto the pan and cover for about 45 seconds. After 45 seconds, remove the cover and you should see bubbles formulating in the dough. This is a good sign. Now flip over the dough and get it cooking on the opposite side again for about 45 seconds. Depending on your dough, you will need to make sure it is cooked on both sides, so flip the dough another 1 or 2 times for about 30 seconds on each side. Make sure the dough is cooked, but be careful not to burn the dough. Finally, spread the zaatar on one side of the dough and spread all around the middle area just like this. Finally cook for about 30 seconds. Once the time is up, remove the cover and voila! Your Manakish is ready to serve. Place the manakish on a plate and enjoy with tomatoes, cucumbers and olives. Super tasty and healthy as well. Now it's time to try the manakish. Yum! Super soft and delicious. Well done, everybody. For the rest of the manakish, you can choose to fold them if you wish, or keep them open just like you see here on this plate. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure you hit that like button. Also, feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and subscribe for more videos. My name is Kassem. Thank you so much for watching.